Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The base, he's going to have to walk back, TP himself back into the lane, and if he gets killed or forced out again, it's going to be another walk of shame for the bat, and it's just so hard to recover, especially again even having to use one of your branches before the lanes even start. So that's a little bit of damage you lose and a little bit of stats you lose in there as well from that. So the Bat Rider, does he just move himself? It looks like he's just going to be moving himself into the jungle. No stats on giving to the pain in this mid lane.
I can't level 3 into the... He doesn't have a Firefly, so at least he's stacked for now, and he'll get prepared for it. Because I really love the close haste. You know that when the Bat Rider is... That's what you want to do. It's a very, very nice approach. Not something I expect. It's not happy.
No, absolutely not here. He's finding some last hits. He's finding some net worth here at the Chaos. But it's not all different Chaos Knights. If you want Phantasm starts to come out, because we've seen more when the Chaos Knights do come through, they use that Phantasm to find those stats. Because effectively the bat just finds somewhere to get your 4-staff boots of travel there, so it is a long shot in there. But there is no cars, doesn't get to go back. The cars with the claws, say he's not going to connect. The damage coming through from Krillia, is it going to be able to get the kill onto anyone? Looks like Mero should just be able to back himself away. Top comes through onto the Techies trying to move himself back, not going to be able to get the blast off. He is silenced, and that's going to be the kill again for Solo on this top lane.
He had sticks, but I think he was confident that I can live the next time this goes through. Techies is doing his job. I mean, he is securing the lane for the tide, but I don't think necessarily he has to die there. It's very easy to read when the Hawk is coming for you, because you know, Sage a little bit overly aggressive, and these kills are what's keeping Hellraisers in the game, because in the CS department they're really dropping down, and even when you from the jungle, so definitely the Queen of Pain is doing a much better job.
Yeah, you can see the Techies even smoked out there from VP, looking to hunt the Bat Rider. Dakalis, he gets the ward down. He's going to get the sentry down. Both sides. So after this, he does have a sentry himself, but it's going to cost him at least 1 stack here on that triangle. That Kiyotaka just not going to be able to get back here. Squadix, do they want to get aggressive? Dakalis, he's only level 3, so no hookshot coming through, but the Clockwork could potentially look to get aggressive here. Maybe though not underneath the tier 1 tower, and Kiyotaka, he has been forced back right underneath that tier 1.
Virtus Pro, they want to apply a little bit of pressure, get some chip damage onto the towers, because once the tier 1s drop, if you have level 6 on the Clockwork, or if you have the towers that when he's level 6, then you can really go for those aggressive plays. And considering how well your mid lane went, you definitely want to do it. So that's why they're trying to come over to the mid lane, apply some pressure, though for now Hellraisers have done a really good job not allowing any of their towers to take any significant damage.
Yeah, and the leader of the bottom lane is being left alone here at the minute, because Mero, he's finding his farm, but because of the rotation out from the Rubik, you know, the leader can just move into the jungle, find stacks again, the LCA comes out, Dragon Slave gets used as well for a quick farm, means you're stacking those fiery souls as well, so you are going to be able to go through here. It's Kiyotaka, he gets found by Dakalis, there is going to be the battery soul coming through, but I don't know. I know the Queen of Pain, yeah, Queen's coming in now as well, level 6 on the Queen, so he's going to be able to put out a lot of damage, saving that point as well here on the Queen of Pain, so only 5 points put into the skills. Could, if needs to, go for that Sonic Wave, as Techies will go down again.
Sage is dying way too much. He is every single time putting himself in an uncomfortable position. Luckily for the side of Virtus Pro, it's not the CK getting the kill. CK is going to be a really big deal in this game, because the physical damage is what's going to be taking down Squadix and Krillat.
They might be able to find it, and both supports are here, so Dakalis, he will be taking down Solo. The true carry silence of Solo here. Does get the kill onto the Clockwork, but you can see the Squadix, he moved up, he was contesting with the Scream onto the stack that the Bat Rider was desperately trying to farm up there, so that's going to be even more of an accelerant even for the Queen of Pain, and putting the Bat Rider again just a little bit further behind.
You saw Squadix there. He took a deep breath for the scream, but it was stopped. Solo is just outplaying them right now. He is like participating in almost every kill. He is exactly where he needs to be, and now he just TPs away. No chance in hell they're gonna get the kill. But the Virtus.pro, they still want to continue pushing in. They want this tower. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and again, Dakalis, he was trying to get the wraparound onto Goliath, but Kiyotaka, excuse me, Kiyotaka in the lane and find that wraparound to set up for another pass. We saw the cogs come out onto the back rider, where he was just spotted out. You know, the sticky name pass comes through, spots out the clock, and now clock once again. But if he put in, pun intended, a sticky situation here, sticky name pass coming through from the back, he's gonna be able to get the kill onto because one more right click. Now they might even be able to set up another blast off comes through from the back rider level 6. Squadix, Sonic Wave comes through. He's going to live through that. Maybe not Shadow Strike, but it looks like even the hacker wants to get involved in this fight. Besides, just trying to reel himself away. The ground grip won't connect. They get the drag back. They do get the kill eventually come through. The hack, after that TP into mid lane, you said thank you very much. You were already on your way back to the top lane. That's where I was going anyway.
Hellraisers are outplaying them way too much. Virtus.pro, they really want this tower and it's showing. And Hellraisers, they read it and they poke a little bit, and then they're getting these kills. It's not the cores that are dying, but you're getting the kills on the supports, and you're equalizing the net worth somewhat that way without Virtus.pro getting a lot done in terms of tower pushes. And this is what Hellraisers are good at. Even with a lineup that's not particularly good at it, they're delaying the game to a point where they're gonna be the stronger ones. And this is where this happens when the Hawk gets his couple of items. That is what you need. You need the CK to hit the timing before the Queen, before the Lina, and then you're just gonna be killing everyone with the physical damage. This is the best possible way to do it. The enemies want the tower, and you're just getting some kills on the supports and pushing them back from getting what they want. But even with all of that, Virtus.pro are still having their cores.
Yeah, you can see this Solo. He's even moving himself down to the bottom lane. You know, they know that this Lina is finding the free farm, is finding the farm through the jungle. It's going to be the Maelstrom coming out in about 800 gold here for Goliath. Hellraisers, they're aware of this. They know there's the timing before that Lina is going to hit that power spike and look to start getting involved. Solo, though, just wasn't able to not move through the Radiant jungle to get any wards down. It looks like they're just not worried as of yet about Lina coming through and getting involved in these fights, to the point where the Magnus is going to be going again for that first item on the Greaves.
Yep, Miero, both of the games, he feels like he doesn't need the Blink Dagger, right? Because your lineup, it doesn't matter if you don't get kills, you just need to have that ready when the CK is ready to battle, when the bat is ready to battle. And finally, you know, Virtus.pro, they've had enough, they're gonna get together for the top lane, but Hellraiser's very nice call just to let it go. 0-7, but I still wouldn't be feeling too confident about this guy, but they know that they're weaker.
Yeah, I mean, Kiyotaka now as well in the triangle. Ooh, really actually get the catch out here now as well. Squadix to be chased down by the Phantasm, taking a lot of damage, but won't actually fall. As yeah, so Kiyotaka, he went into in fact, he's going to be going for a Hand of Midas. He knows he's that far behind. He's expecting this game to go fairly late, so he's saying, I do have the time to catch up. Now I just need to enable myself to do it, and he is going to be going for that big Hand of Midas as the first item, try and catch up to the Queen of Pain.
And the reason that the Queen survived there is because Antares is just the greedy guy. He went to the mid lane and he took the book. If Solo had the book, you have the global silence there, and the Queen dies. So finally, you would be able to get a core kill, something that you haven't been able to far. But you know, Antares, he needed that level 6 so he could steal this level 1 rocket flare because it was very important. Yeah, it happens though. You know, they really didn't know that the Queen of Pain was going to be running into their armor.
Yeah, and you can see that, like you say, even though the 7 kills had 7-0 here, VP, they're keeping that net worth lead in their favor. The finding space, Goliath has not been contested here at all. He has that Maelstrom, which again, going to accelerate the amount of farm that the Lina gets. The speed that he does it with the right things, and now noticed, after taking that tier 1 tower top, he says, okay, well, Mero has been having a free lane. We're going to put a stop to that. You know, the tide rotates down, which means that there is that threat. He's holding a point for the Ravage if needed. I was just making sure that, you know, he hadn't done something like put a point into stats or anything, but He is holding that point for a Ravage in case a gank happens, but it does mean that he's going to be able to contest now. This free buffet for the Magnus stops right here.
Radiant's middle
So
tower.
there's just a little bit of info when the talent tree is you know, pumping light.
Yeah,
That means
flowing.
it means that. Goes to show
Radiant
that,
is scared.
how well I know this language, but it's showing that you have a skill point. And finally, he is going to be skilling up the Ravage because they're looking towards this mid lane. They want to take it. Magnus bought the blink. Miero wants to fight.
Oh, I mean, he has the mech, he has the mana boot, so it is just complete into the Guardian Scream. So yeah, it looks like they do want to try and get effective. Now he's going to reveal himself as well. The Maelstrom, the Markings play does show here. Lina going towards the BKB
Dire's
next.
middle tower.
This is, again, the early time on the Lina to get aggressive like that. This is keep Brighton very scary combination. They might be able to find Solo. He gives up a decent amount of gold as well because that's going to be his first death of the game after 4 kills and 2 assists.
It's gonna be the first death of the game period for Hellraisers.
Yeah, true.
Oh, they finally get a kill. 14 minutes. It's the first 7 minutes that we saw don't see kills. You know, the rule that we established in Tour 1 in the previous year. But it's finally Virtus Pro in 14 minutes they get the kill. But it doesn't matter. They're still happy with it. So Hellraisers, they feel the pressure, and that's why the Magnus goes for the blink. They see that Virtus Pro are not diving any longer. They're not giving them those free kills, and Hellraisers, they feel like they need to get a if they want to stay in.
Yeah, and like you say, it gets. I mean, the Queen of Pain is going to go towards the Sanjin Kaya first item. But when are they going to be able to get the RP? Do they have the drive out now as well? They are going to be able to get themselves on top of Lina. Global Silence falls through, and they get that kill. The cogs come down, but Clockwork with the silence out. Even with the double damage on the Clockwork, which I wasn't expecting to see, wasn't able to hook himself in, disrupt that fight, and Lina will be able to get cleaned up by the side of Hellraisers. I was just about to say, when the Queen of Pain had these BKBs out, it becomes so much harder to find the kill timings on them. But without that BKB, you saw Lina, the RP comes through, the blink in the reveal on the blink, easy kill there for Hellraisers.
I'm just thinking if Squadix might actually regret
Radiant's
this.
middle tower is under attack.
He did get a Sange first, so he's relatively cheap. Hellraisers, they're gonna be losing a couple kills.
Yeah, I mean, Karis, he was nearly pushed out by the Flurry for way longer than I thought he was going to do. Yeah, still going to be able to get the kill, but it's going to be the turnaround Squadix. Squadix going to get himself away from this one. Meru gets the kill there onto the Queen of Pain, and now... These techies, Hellraisers take that all day long.
Man, Noticed is the one that has to be in the face of Hellraisers. Like, wherever Hellraisers are, I'm there. They're going to one side of the map, I'm following. Wherever Hellraisers want to fight, there as well. So you would need to follow your teams going up the high ground there. And Hellraisers, they just wait with open arms, and the Virtus Pro, they walk in them. So even though all of this time Virtus Pro are stronger, Hellraisers are getting the kills. And CK, Echo Saber done. He's gonna be going straight into the BKB. That BKB is the timing when you're gonna be going forward, and it's gonna be coming out at the same time as Kiyotaka's BKB. So Hellraisers are gonna be hitting that timing quite strong. Virtus Pro need to apply the pressure now. Because once Hellraisers get their timing, it's gonna be a lot tougher to do.
Yeah, and Batrider again, he found those stacks in the jungle, he found the Ancients, he found the Triangle Farm, so on that Hand of Midas. And look at him now, he is recovering very nicely here on the Batrider. He's got himself towards the BKB as well. He's got the gold for the Ogre Axe if he wants that. But Panteras, he's still looking for these stacks, he's still looking to set up his team. He has the proximity mines as well. So the extra damage that comes out with a spell amp on those, you're in the middle of the fight, one's going to have the telekinesis and everything's chaos anyway. You're not going to know whether those are Yutaki's mines or if that's going to be the Rubik's mines, and that could be deadly for the side of VP when they start to come out.
And Rubik having those mines is quite nice, being able to push down the towers as well, you know, without much middle.
Radiant's bottom tower
You don't
is
want to
under
go
attack.
into the woods up against the techies, Miero. Just let it go.
Yeah, if you go down to the woods today, you're looking for a nasty surprise here. Sayush could be cleaned up, his own weapons used against him as Panteras gets to clean up with the help of Mero. And you can see that Mero, he was just playing Minesweeper as well in the trees behind the tower. And now they can just leave the Rubik to push down this tower on his own
Radiant's
with those
bottom
proximity
tower is
mines.
under attack.
In the next, well, you have to wait on the cooldowns, but this tier 1 is going to go down, and Antares looking for the last hit on it.
Fortified.
Multiplication going to be used. Delays it a little bit, but only delays it. In fact, delays it for the hack to come in to get the last hit.
Delays it enough for them to get the Roche. Virtus Pro, I have to say, I'm not liking the way they're approaching this game. It seems like they can't find a way to start the fight.
Yeah.
And it comes from the positioning of the title. That's why they went for a blink on him. This is the way everyone knows how to play Dota. You blink in, you ravage, and they walk into the Roche. So if you guys want to fight us, just come on. It seems like Hellraisers are give them everything they want until we get the BKBs, and they're gonna be getting them in that. CK are very, especially the CK.
Yeah, and they get the kill onto Antares again, but Decalus force-stabs himself out of the cogs. I mean,
Radiant's bottom
walk himself in,
tower
really
is
good
under
find, but
attack.
force-stab comes out from the Rubik, and they have to use the hook shot for that. Level 1,
Radiant
it's only a
structures are
60-second
fortified.
cooldown on the hook shot, but
Dire's
this
top
means
tower
that
is
Hellraisers
under
know it's down
attack.
for the next minute.
Dire's
They can look for
structures are
objectives and know
fortified.
there's not going to be that deep dive coming in. I think in the mid lane,
Radiant's bottom
when the
tower is
Bat
under
Rider
attack.
was shut down, the Queen of Pain was looking really good. The Queen of Pain should have looked for some early rotations. So I should try to get the ball into the Magnus. Maybe you throw, but the global sound comes through. Get the kill onto Mero now as well. Sonics does take that and solo within the fall. So that's a little bit of recovery there from BP. Yeah, I think when the Bat Rider was so far behind, I had to shut him down before. Let's rotate it. And Solo and Antares just said, okay, look, back. It meant that there wasn't pressure being put onto the hack, wasn't any pressure being put onto Mero. So I would like to see Squadix rotate out of the lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Was already happening, so
The BKB for the CK is finished, and there's no rat.
Radiant are scanning.
Raiders, they terrible. That's just what's he'll get out of this one.
yeah. Then he jumps up the TP, he has the damage, take him down the
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up.
guys,
Don't give up.
I-
It's the best player.
a step forward with the ball, he gets right of the Q attack, he gets it of his back. Now Tech, he's gonna go down. The taser popped. So
Yeah, he is. From these for the entirety of the game, man, he would like to come to them and blow them up. Sadly, he hasn't found the right over the game because he's the only one dying. Mad about it. The techies is behind, but this year he needs too many items. It's good. It's not the most important. Razors, man, I don't know. It's just so hard for them to play the game. BKB, it's gonna be a little bit easier, and I'm curious if they can do it. Because even with the BKB on the bat, Queen of Pain is a hero you don't pushes you back. You stop running in is not easy. See if the C wants to blink. It's gonna be big for sure.
He actually surprises me in the Saber, and I would have thought that you wanted
Radiant's
to go
bottom
towards
tower is under attack.
putting the Oblivion staff towards the Mage Slayer. Yeah, I know that the right click damage coming out from the Lina, it's still really high. The Queen of Pain, surprising. Maybe it's a bit deceitful here, the amount of right click damage that the Queen of Pain can actually do. Because then you look at the skills and you think, okay, big spellcasters, that's all they're going to be doing. But they do put out a lot of right click damage. But I still would have thought the Mage Slayer would have been something that the Dahak would have picked up before going back for this blink and not completing into a second Echo Saber.
He wants to kill them as fast, and
Yeah.
he knows that the impact gives him. He's staying with.
It's going to be the dive in, the hook shot onto the Rubik though. BKB's global stance is going to be there, so there's no ravage from the Tidehunter. The damage is going to be able to get the kill onto the clockwork, and now they can turn the BKB's other Dahak. He's popping his, he's just going to go for the TP, and Brilliant looking for the right click damage, but not able to get the kill. Out of his way, he's diving in the ravage, he might be able to get the offlane and the pushback. Notice he's going to try and use as much as he can to keep himself alive with that pipe, but it means that everybody else can get themselves away. Really nice dive back there from Mero to separate the Tide from the rest of the team, so they get the kill onto the silencer, but that's pretty much all they get.
Hellraiser's continuing to outplay Virtus Pro in this game so much. Even there in the fight, instant global science, and then they just they ignore the Tidehunter. They don't use any AoE spells. Just allow the Seek to do his job and then get out. And Hellraisers now, when they know there's no Ravage, they don't care about the Aegis.
Well, kind of thought the Geo attack. The shot's already started carrying the close. You guys can get back. They might be able to get from again. Again, telekinesis. His fate. And Irish gets that. He feels out with the lead trouble. He's Aquila. He has to put out. He gets cancelled with that animation actually by the LSA, so he can't open this. He supposed to. And Aquila, no, those beak. He's out of the roll up. Wake up, blink 6 seconds away. But got off to Lena.
What a play from Krillin, really beautiful, but Hellraisers are still playing better, right? Every single time they are forcing Virtus Pro to overdive just a little bit, then catching them. Then when they are diving, they're doing it in really good situations, and their targets are really good, or the Hawk's targets. He's the one that is choosing them, because the ones he goes for, that's the one they kill. The other ones are there just to help him just a little bit, keep them in place. And that was without the RP, that was without the lasso. And now both the Bat and the CK have their Blink Daggers, which means they can jump the Lina or the Queen of Pain and instantly blow them up with the BKBs.
Yeah, and talking about the Hack's calls on which heroes to target, that's something that I've heard in interviews with players, that they say the best teams they've played in. We talked about, again, Solo making those shot calls. Solo will say, if things are too deep, you know, we can't go in. But when you do get to this 24-minute mark, 25-minute mark, you have to be backing up your carry. You know, you have to be going in. And if he says, I'm going to dive this, and he's adamant that he wants to dive that hero, you don't say, no, come back. You say, okay, he's diving it, team, back him up, get yourselves in. You know, and even half a plan, it's better than no plan at all. So for the minute, even if it is just half a plan, to Hack saying, okay, I'm going to dive this hero, I want to go on this hero, put shot, just dive the heroes, they're going to be able to get the kill onto the silencer. But again, Canary in the coal mine there, but Hack, it's just that buffer between the carry that lets him know something's going wrong. Solo's going to be absolutely fine with that, losing his life so the Hack can get the 50 away. You have to use a BKB charge. Amazing, again, bit of positioning coming out from the silencer to be that pickoff. It's better if he doesn't get picked off, but if he's the one that goes down, he's going to be absolutely fabulous with that, fine with it.
Look at Antares, what he's going for. He wants a BKB. That's actually quite nice, because he doesn't have an Ether Lens. It's very hard to steal the Ravage, right? You can do it, but you're going to be inside of it, and you're probably going to die. Or at least you're not going to have a Blink to counter with it. But if you have a BKB, you're always going to be able to steal it. Like, the animations of the fight are way too big, you know, way too long. You're always going to be able to do it, and he's going for it, he's committing for it, because that's what's going to change the late game completely. In the late game, if you have a global science and the Ravage, and Antares with the BKB will have it at 100%, you're going to win a fight. Like, there's very low chances that Virtus Pro are going to be coming out on top, because for the first part, Hellraisers now with a double blink, their initiation is actually better than the one on the side of Virtus Pro.
Yeah, and we'll see what they can do with him as well. I mean, sorry, he's just trying to apply the pressure to this thing, but again, Antares, while he's got them up, while he's got that spell stolen, he's just trying to plant as many mines as possible, make it hard for VP to move around their side of the map. You know, give them that early warning system that doesn't include a hero having to be picked off. And the rocket flood does come into the Roche pit, but it's still going to be another minute and a little bit, a minute and 10 seconds before the big man is back up in his cave.
Well, big man, you know, a big lady on the side of Virtus Pro, the Lina. Very, very powerful, very strong. He needs that crit. I think Crystallis, I would pick over anything right now for him. He's thinking about the Satanic to keep himself alive, but you need to kill these heroes as well. Heroes on Hellraisers need to die instantly when you get on top of him. And having the Crystallis is something that you really want on Krillat. So I'm really curious to see if he's gonna commit for Satanic or get the Silver Edge first and then go for the
Scanning.
There is going to be the smoke up coming out from VP, though. They do move themselves. Where have they got? I mean, everybody from the side of Hellraisers, they want to go for big wrap around now as well from the side of Hellraisers. Only the Rubik. Are they using the Rubik as bait? I think they might be using the Rubik as bait. They're just standing behind it. Rubik, Antares, even the illusions coming through from the Chaos Knight. trying to push out this lane. Notice going to take a bomb. They ping it out. They know something's wrong because these bombs are exploding with nobody around. That smoke from BP. Hellraisers, they know about it.
Vision from Hellraisers right now. Look at their 3 wards around the pit. It would be very tough for Hellraisers to get right initiation. For Virtus Pro. They have the clockwork, so that's gonna help them a bit. But you don't really want to be starting with a Ravage. You want to start with a shot and then see if you can get a multi-man Ravage. If you're starting off with the Ravage, let's say you kill one hero, he fires back, he TPs in, your fight is lost.
Yeah, so, okay. Mechanics question for you. So the Chaos Knights go for a silver, right? In fact, we'll come back to that in a second. Give the drawback now as well. They're going to get the kill onto the clockwork. The hack really quick pick up onto the Chalice. But, okay, so, yeah, mechanics question. Chaos Knight is going for a silver edge. Now,
I know the question. If you hit the Lina, she doesn't lose the stacks, but she doesn't get any nukes. Huh? You see, I can read minds.
Yeah, okay. You're on the level. Yeah, okay. You know what I was going to ask. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether you did lose the stat, so it's good to know. But see, my entire thing, I got into casting Dota to get people better than me to teach me the game and get paid for it. And so being able to set
Did you get better?
No, but I'm getting paid.
Like
I'm getting paid for it, so 50-50. So half the objective isn't bad. Speaking about objectives, they're gonna get the drive back onto the techies. He's not gonna survive through that.
Does have a buyback though, and they took the outpost. That is really big for Virtus Pro. Nice move from them taking the outpost. The second Roche, usually we're gonna have a lot of buybacks being ready at that point, and we're seeing on both sides that a lot of players are saving up for buyback because they understand the second Roche could be the one that breaks the game. Whoever gets it is gonna be in control for the next 5 minutes.
He's used his blink. Yeah, he's used his blink. He's going to be going back to hack. The right click, the global silence comes through. It just gets blown up. The hack scouts it through, but they know that it's not here anymore. So it looks like VP, they want to try and make something happen around the Roche, but how quickly?
What's the damage though?
I mean, Solo is taking a lot of damage from Notice, and yeah, Lina, this is not even in the fight. I was waiting for somebody to come through. Hogs, Notice does get the kill on Solo, but Chaos will go down into that LSA committed onto the Magnus with the RP to try and get it through the beginning. He does, and the damage will right click from the hack. He just blows up the Lina.
Yeah, Hellraisers are destroying Virtus Pro. Like Virtus Pro, I'm gonna say this draft of theirs, it's much better than what Hellraisers have. And Hellraisers are destroying them at every stage. They're getting killed, they're still getting on farm, but they're getting killed. Now the way they position themselves, itemization, the Hawk, just being able to find that skill that Kuno Pain does. If the Kuno Pain was a part of that fight, that Hunter runs in, these two supports, so Hellraisers, they die. They die off without ever getting a spell off, and that's without the Ravage. But because the Queen of Pain is dead, it opens up so many possibilities for Hellraisers. And look at this, they don't even want to commit. Let's take this slowly and see where it leads us. Okay, they're not coming to fight us. We have the mission. Let's finish it up. So, man, the way that these guys are playing disciplined Dota is what's kind of giving me the chills the most, because usually in Eastern Europe you would have teams who just don't care. These guys, they're very disciplined, they're very calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, and now the hack as well, he has that shard on the Chaos Knight, so that's going to be even more kill potential coming through. So, every time that the Chaos Bolt connects, he's going to have that Phantasm illusion through to attack the target for, was it 6 seconds? 6 seconds, more than enough time. Something like this to blow up 8 techies.
Yeah, he needs less than 6 seconds for him. The question is if the cores are gonna be surviving for that long. You're gonna be eating some Lincoln Spheres. Lina is committing onto the Satanic, which is fine. Attacking the illusions, you're gonna be healing up quite a lot with the Satanic as well, so that's gonna allow you to, even if you get RP, but then getting destroyed by the CK illusions, to heal yourself up. So I'm guessing the way things are right now, this might be the best thing, because with the Silver Edge, I don't know if the Lina can play aggressive when you're losing the game. You just can't, because the enemy's gonna...
And look at this now as well, Batrider, he wants to be moving through. He's got the Blink Dagger of Serene Core out now as well for the Bat. So he's going to have the Sticky Napalm. Wants to cool down for 3 seconds on that. The Lasso being brought down to 75 seconds as well. That's... Okay, no, the hook shot comes down. No, it's only still the level 1 hook. So it's only 15 seconds longer than that one hook coming through to disrupting these team fights. Clockwork not had a game at all. 1-7 here on Takalis, and he doesn't even have that level 2 hook to bring it down to 45 seconds yet.
Radiant's
The
middle tower.
supports,
is under
Albert
attack.
is probably haven't had a game. 1-7 and 0-10. They are just having a really bad game. These are the pick, like, we're gonna be able to get pickoffs with our supports. No, taken away because they just had a horrible game. They're horrible as well. They just can't set up anything for their board because they've been made useless by Hellraisers.
Yeah, and you look at the Chaos Knight now as well, the items that he wants to go through on the hack, he's... the BKB's out for the Rubik as well. That's a fresh BKB for the Rubik, but Chaos Knight, he's not even going to go back to the Mage Slayer. You know that at some point that Lina is going to want, and in fact, with the Claymore coming through as well, you know he's going to want that Satanic. So he's just going to go in for a Skadi here onto the Chaos Knight, which is just going to dull the usefulness of that, the Satanic coming out for Lina.
Not only the Satanic, Lina and Queen of Pain. The Skadi is much more useful on range heroes than it is on melee ones. And you have 2 range cores with your line. I like what Virtus Pro is going for. They're going for multiple hexes, one unnoticed, one on the Queen of Pain, because they know that this clockwork isn't really a worthy initiation for them. If it goes in, he instantly dies. So they need to have another way to make the fight start. Notice Blink Ravage, not good. You don't have the vision. Clockwork rockets are not good enough when you're losing the game. So Blink Hexed from either him or the Queen of Pain are going to be the way they want to see these fights.
Yeah, and I mean, the Clockwork, to me, is another one of those heroes that where it feels so good with the edge. But when your team's behind and you are trying to start those initiations, you just throw your body, you come in with a hook shot, try and throw the cogs down, but then pretty much get picked off there. And when you're behind like this, it just doesn't feel good to be playing this hero at all. It is not a morale builder to be playing this hero from behind and just saying, right, okay, my job is to hook in and hooking in inside the RP. They're going to be able to get the commit now. And the BKB they have the down to down the force stop, but they're going to have the lasso. The double lasso comes out. Going to be a global stance to get the kill, and that was going to be the reveal of the Satanic, and he still get the pick up through it here now as well. Can he go through Kaz? Because he's going to be dragged back into the waiting arms here. The hack just gets that kill. And now there's no Lina for the next 64 seconds.
That was the lasso with an arcane rune. He's gonna have it pretty much when she comes back. And will she even be coming back to a base that she has? Because Hellraisers, you can't push them away. You don't have this constant output of damage and Virtus Pro, and you're way too far behind to be able to burst down people the way that you want. But I really want to talk about this map. Kiyotaka has been so impressive in this DPC. It is insane. He played against the Queen of Pain. He's 2-0-11. He hasn't died in this series, and he got sent to the jungle by the Queen of Pain level 3. And look at him. Look at the amount of impact he's bringing to his team. This is a showing of a great player. No matter the situation, he's gonna have solid impact.
Radiant's middle barracks is under attack.
And like you say, they put so much focus, like trying to kill that back, trying to get the, never mind. Callus seems to be able to pull that stuff, but yeah, they tried to get on, he rotated in support, he tried to kill him, which meant that the pressure was taken off Mero, the pressure was taken off the hack, and Kiyotaka, he's just enabled the rest of his team while finding that catch-up. Again, he knew the game was going to go a little bit later, or he hoped the game was going to go later, and straight into the hand of Midas, before anything else, straight in, before the BKB, before the Boots of Travel, straight into the Midas, to be able to get right back on the horse and catch up with the rest of his team.
Sure, man. Hellraisers, they're just playing the hell out of this team. He's the one breaking the smokes. Like, you protected me up until now it's my turn.
And those aren't your proximity mines, VP. Just walking themselves in, doing again a little bit of D-mine, and oh yeah, he finds a double damage rune. He might be able to get something big off this if they can find a pickup. If they can take down a Chaos Knight and Mero on the Magnus, they could be able to get some objectives from this here on the side of VP. But they're not. They're just separating. It looks like they're trying to push out the lanes again.
I have to say I like Virtus Pro. They have the Shiva's Guard, that's good at making sure that the CK doesn't annihilate you or the Lina, just reducing the attack speed. They went for the Lotus on the Tidehunter. He understands that they're just ignoring him once the global comes out, so he needed something to remove the global sign so he can get the Ravage off. So overall, the way that they're itemizing is correct on the side of Virtus Pro. The problem is now you're 600k gold behind. So for every item item that you've responded to the enemies, there is going to be something greater that you have to deal with. Speaking of, Solo has a refresher.
What? Oh, Solo, yeah. Brown Boots, 4-staff, refresher. You know, the big investment coming out from that 5 here on the side of Power Raises. You know, no build-ups, no limit capes, nothing like that. Just straight into the one big splurge, gold splurge on the refresher, which he's going to have, I mean, I'd say, he's going to go try to get the hand out in the round. It will be the another level start with all attackies, but it's going to be the really good RP. And do they have enough damage to take him down now? They're going to be able to take down Alina once again, even through these DKBs, and if they want to, they can go for even more now. They're going to be able to get the lockdown. I think you'll call the either way. Notice is kind of running stuff away. The Yule set to go. I get nice setup. The drag back to get the kill. Notice goes down, and no buyback onto the Lina. Still, no buyback on the clock, but Notice does have buyback.
What did you expect?
Again, is he going to be enough to defend this base?
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Virtus Pro's lineup, it relies, remember in the last game, Hellraiser's lineup relies on jumping in and killing the hero, right? Virtus Pro lineup relies on and they blow up the ravage and they don't get a single. That just goes to show that this game at this point is undefeated because you've blown out every single spell you had and you have no chances of winning the fight. It wasn't even close. So you have no chances of bringing down that one hero, and at this point in the game, if you bring down a score, it's not going to be good enough. The double global silence is just a problem, and when you still the Ravage, he even used it to level some BKBs on the enemies, but it doesn't matter. If there is no support for the supports to enable their cores to use damage, it's not like the cores are going to be able to, especially against the CP this big.
Yeah, and now the Chaos Knight has a heart. You know, he's visited the Wizards. The Wizards said, yes, I'm going to give you that heart. You were a cowardly lion. I don't know actually how cowardly the hack has been in this game.
Radiant's top has fallen.
You know, he's going to have that flown into him. And how do you kill this Chaos Knight? In the last fight, he did nearly 9,000 damage, it looked like. You know, coming through the Lina twice with the Satanic. And he just stood there and tried to through all of it.
Lina against the Scotty is just
now they got the jump in. There is going to be, again, the hack gets himself in. They blow up, no buyback. Lina has gone for 85 seconds. He's attacking. He even wants to go for more. He has a refresher of his own. He's got a second lasso. If they find out the Queen of Pain, this game could just be over here and now.
Even if he doesn't have the refresher, you know, these lassos are gonna be coming out all the time. 75 seconds. He's catching anyone he wants. It's just way too easy for Hellraisers to play the game right now, because Virtus Pro, the main thing of their lineup, burst damage, it doesn't work.
Notice does dive in, he throws out his tendrils of the deep, trying, but again, it's just the 4 staff to get Solo away. The 2 supports protecting themselves, protecting each other with these 4 staffs. And the initiation, the amount of push potential coming out from the side of Hellraisers with the skewer shockwaves coming through, the reality rift, the 4 staffs, the lasso, every single hero, telekinesis as well. Every single hero on the side of Hellraisers has at least one spell or item to push pull people around, which just makes these team fights so chaotic. You never mind the teammates, you don't even know where you're going to end up in 5-10 seconds of the fight. It makes it so hard to target down and focus the hero down in these fights.
What did you expect?
Kiyotaka gets another kill, and in 60 seconds he's gonna have 2 lassos.
Well, he might be able to get the dive on it. Should we get the close fire? Was that hook shot? It does delay on it, stops the TP. Kiyotaka with it, he might just try and fly himself. Because Lotus, he do get a kill. It's going to cost them a contest onto the Roadshow. And now they know where they are. The hack, he's already making a path. He wants to get down here. He might even see Notice. He gets a blink and the Chaos Bolt comes through. Notice, he's trying to do what he can. Telekinesis, he's dragging forward. He gets the stun. He uses his teammate as the stun there. And Antares, Yule Scepter comes through. He's in the trees, but Notice, he doesn't have the TP. 29 seconds. He just has to stay here and wait.
Wait for potential death. Oh, Solo! He's so close. Can he smell him?
He's splitting himself. Noticed. At least the fact that he's doing this, it's only Solo hunting him, but he's wasting so much time here for the silencer. No. Did he see? I don't think he saw him. He didn't. He's tucked away in a corner. He didn't see him.
solo. He seems like he thinks this guy is out. But it doesn't matter. I mean, with the Hawk going away, it's pretty much showing that Hellraisers don't care. They're just gonna wait for their bat, and then they're gonna storm down the bottom lane. Again, playing it pretty safe. You don't want to allow the lanes to push in too deep towards your side, so that if you potentially lose a fight, which is very hard to happen, that the enemies can get some objectives and get some vision. If you are pushing in on the lanes, if it's hard for the opponents to take any objectives, even if they win a fight, you know that you're always going to be safe going for a push. And guess what? The Hockey does find the illusions route that's going to help him with the top lane as well, on top of the super quick.
And Magnus has a refreshing
And the cheese.
and a cheese, and he has a four-staff himself. BKB's there. This is going to be, you know, he has a shard as well, so he has the horn toss coming through from that Aghanim shard. He's going to be able to set up, and if he catches out anybody, they're going to be controlled for what? Nearly 15 seconds. It's going to be a long one if you get caught off by this Magnus with the four staffs, between the RPs, between the horn tosses, the skewers, the shockwave. Speaking about being caught, 1 and 12 here on the clock.
Him and the techies, they're fighting each other. Who's gonna have more deaths? Now they're even. Let's see if Isaesh can get ahead again. But Virtus Pro, they just don't know how to engage. But you just have to go in, or you've lost the game.
Yeah, and you can see that the Lincolns is out on Sequoia. The skirt of this lasso comes through onto the Lina. Second out of boss Quadix. So he's going to try to dive in. BKB comes through. Global Stance is going to be the Queen of Pain, though. Going to be dropped out with the lasso. Can they get the kill? They should be able to get the lockdown. There's going to be a refractor. We're going to go for the next global because it looks like Quadix was already able to get the dive away. But he's going to want to keep that extra stance in the back of the Saryush. Well, loads of subs, so the careful is going to be reflected, but is that going to be enough to keep him alive? With the four staffs, the taser going there as well. Notice tries to get that dive in. Maybe though, still the Chaos Knight, still has the agent, the RP to get the lockdown on Selena, but he doesn't get dragged back. BKB was already there for Squadix. The next target doesn't have that BKB anymore, and the second global comes through. They might be able to get the kill. The Sonic Wave, it was stolen. And right back down to Squadix gets that kill, and the Ravage was stolen there as well. Quick fingers coming out from the Rubik to secure this second game, and the third series here for Hellraisers.
If someone would ask me to give an MVP, someone Hellraiser, I don't know. I would give the MVP of the series to Gil Baka, just because his performance has been amazing. But man, they all played this game beautifully.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Who said you could be on my team, Beastmaster? Go on, get out of here.
вокруг, что происходит?
Invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is falling. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Боза, ты посмотри вокруг, что происходит!
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. is under attack.
Thank you, my beauties.
Your turn to ban. 5 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
You have summoned Juggernaut.
Prepare for battle.
A fine idea. As you wish.
30 seconds to battle.
On it. So you say? Swiftly now. Agreed. Forward. Already moving.
We say no.
You are mine. Yeah. Run. Swifter. To battle. The choice is made. I fight. First blood. Have I got juice on me chins? I go. It's an honor. Very well. As you wish. Yes. Stand easily. That is tricky. Practice comes strength. Onward. I bleed.
Your middle tower is under attack.
A fine idea. It's an honor. Yes. Your head approaches. As you wish. Agreed. I'll take that as tribute. You die. This I serve. Look me in the eye. Death. Of course. Onward. Roll. As you wish. Attack. I'm under attack. I bring my blade. Yes. I fight. You die. It's mine. Already moving.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Attack.
Your middle tower is under attack. bottom tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
Swiftly now. You cannot hide.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
With honor!
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not defeated. Of course.
Your middle tower has
Last.
fallen. Your top tower is under attack.
You are mine. Stand. A fine idea. I'll take that as tribute. Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Practice. What coward plans? Strength. Forward. Very well.
Your bottom tower
Attack.
bottom tower has fallen.
As you wish.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I bring my blade. To battle. Your death approaches. It's an honor. Look me in the eye. I go. Agreed.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Very well. Of course.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
I fight.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I go. As you wish. I fight.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Swiftly now. Very well. To battle. Yes. As you wish.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle barracks are under attack. Your middle barracks has fallen. Your middle barracks has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Is hard.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen. Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen. Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen. is under attack.
Yes.
Your top
Death deal.
tower is under attack. Your top tower is falling.
I fight.
Your top tower is